So this next example looks at articles that are not yet published in print but have been made available in online first. Now, they're all articles published in the same journal, Journal of International Business Studies, which again is a top journal in international business and one of the top journals in business and management more generally. I looked at the number of times the articles were accessed 10 days after they appeared online. So this is an early measure of impact, as academics accessing the article are likely to read it and then possibly cite the article in the future. We can clearly see that there are two factors that seem to influence these access counts. First of all, whether or not an article is available open access, and it is indicated by a dashed black corner around the article. This means that the full article can be read and downloaded by everyone, regardless of whether someone is working at an institution that has paid for a subscription to the journal. But even if someone is working at a well-resourced university that has lots of journal subscriptions, they might still be more likely to access the article if it's available in open access, as it means they don't have to log in to the library system and remember their password and everything. So as you can see, the first article on the slide is available in open access and has had more than 200 access counts in only 10 days, which is quite a respectable number. Then the second factor that might influence whether people access an article is whether authors of the article or other people have shared the article on social media, the topic we're discussing today. And this is indicated by a red border. You can see that looking at something that's called the Altmetric score. So this basically measures how often an article has been shared on Twitter, LinkedIn, Mendeley, whether it's mentioned in a newspaper or any other non-academic outlet. So this is an alternative to citations in terms of attention for the article. As you can see, the second article has an altmetric score of 8, which means that there have been 8 instances of sharing in those 10 days. And this article also has more than 200 access counts in only 10 days. Now, there are 3 other articles, all with a light grey border, that are neither available in open access nor do they have a significant altmetric score. And they all have access scores that are only about a third of the other 2 articles. And then finally there's the last article, which is my own article, which is both available in open access and has a significant altmetric score. And it has an access count of more than 600, so that's 3 times as much as the articles that had either open access or social media sharing, and nearly 10 times as much as those that had neither. If your article is available with open access and you do engage in sharing on social media, the number of people accessing it might increase rapidly. Now, whether this will translate to higher citation levels remains to be seen, but even if it doesn't, we need to remember that this is not the main purpose of sharing our work widely. The main purpose is to ensure that the article is read by as many people as possible. So what's the point of publishing articles if nobody reads them? After all that work and blood, sweat and tears that we've put into doing the research and getting the article through many rounds of revise and resubmits, surely you would want to ensure it is read by others.